Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Monica again. Today we're going to read a brand new story called Always My Dad. Those of you that know me know that I love being a teacher, and maybe the only thing I love more than that is being a dad. This book was written by Sharon Dennis Wyeth, and I'm reading this book today with permission from Scholastic Incorporated. Always My Dad. Sometimes, the person I want to see more than anyone in the world is my dad. But I only see my dad once in a while. Daddy moves around a lot, so his address keeps changing. His job keeps changing too. A long time ago, he flew planes for the Air Force, and after that, he worked in an office. Once his job was painting houses. Hey, I used to do that when I was younger. And then he fixed televisions. I'm not sure what he does now. One day last summer, Mom took me and my 3 brothers to the country to stay with Grandma and Grandpa. They live on a farm, and they're my dad's mom and dad. After Mom left us to drive back to the city, I looked around everywhere. In the barn, in the garden, even in the hen house. In the barn, I saw Grandpa milking Brownie, and my favorite horse, Sir Imp, was munching some hay. When I opened the door to the hen house, 2 big hens flew out. Grandma had to run to catch them before they dug up the flowers. Who I was really hoping to see was my dad. I thought maybe he had come to the farm too and was planning to surprise us. But Daddy wasn't there. During the day, Gary, Brian, Kevin, and I would play hide and seek and statues. We helped Grandpa weed the vegetable garden, and Grandma picked blackberries in the woods at the edge of the field. Mind you don't pull up a carrot, Grandpa warned. I reckon you little rascals eat more berries than you pick, Grandma teased, smiling. When evening came, we'd listen to peepers on the front porch while we ate our dessert, blackberry cobbler with ice cream. So peaceful, Grandma would always say. Just look at that sky. Sometimes there was a moon with no stars. Sometimes there was a moon and stars together. One special night, there was a flickering light on the path that led to the porch. Looks like we got a visitor, said Grandpa. Even in the dark, from far away, I could tell who it was. Who do you think it was? Let's see if you're right. Daddy! Daddy! My brothers began shouting and running, but suddenly I got shy. Hi, Daddy, I said, walking up to him, real slow. He lifted me right up and kissed me on the cheek. Hi, Sugar, he said. It's been such a while. Look how tall you've gotten. Now each morning, instead of brushing our teeth in the bathroom, we brushed them outside at the pump. Daddy said it was more fun. Instead of wearing shoes, Daddy let us go barefoot. We took rides on Sir Imp and tasted hot peppers. We milked Brownie and mowed the field with a scythe. In the evening, while Grandma and Grandpa rested on the porch, we caught lightning bugs in the field with Daddy. We put them in jars with holes in the top and made our own flashlights. One night, Daddy taught us a game called Devil in the Pies that he had played when he was a little boy. Brian was the devil, Gary, Kevin, and I were pies, and Daddy was the door. The door gave each of us pies a secret flavor. Your sweet potato, and your apple, and your cherry, my father whispered. Knock, knock, said the devil. What do you want? Asked the door. I want a pie, the devil said, smacking his lips. What flavor? The door demanded. The devil thought for a moment, then answered, apple. I was the apple pie. The devil chased me as I ran through the field in the dark, trying not to get caught. The door was home base. Daddy was reaching out for me. Safe! I used to play this game when I was a young boy with my grandmother. Bedtime, sleepyheads, said Daddy. He gave Kevin a piggyback ride and held Brian's hand while Gary and I trailed behind up the stairs. Daddy shared the extra bedroom with my brothers. Since I was the oldest, I slept on a cot in the hallway. What's that? I whispered, seeing a strange shape on my window. It looks like a hand. Not a hand, Sugar, said Daddy, tucking me in. Just some candle flies. They like the light, but then they fly away. See? He tapped the window pane, and the hand disappeared. One morning, Daddy announced, "Let's go for a treat." We put on our shoes to walk to the general store. Sitting down on high stools, we drank grape soda. The storekeeper, whose name was Bernice, called it soda pop. Tomorrow I'm leaving, Daddy told us. How come? I asked him, trying not to cry. I've been having a problem getting my life together, Daddy said quietly. Now, at least, I've got a new job. I'll be driving a truck cross country. Maybe someday I won't have to go. I'll be thinking of you. You're always going somewhere, grumbled Gary. Can't we come with you? Asked Brian. Please, Dad? Daddy shook his head no. You're better off with your mom, having a regular life, he said. When am I going to see you again? I asked him. Soon, he promised. He hugged me. I love you. Just remember, wherever I am, I'm always your dad. During the leftover summer days, Gary, Brian, Kevin, and I played and did our chores. At night, we listened to peepers with Grandma and Grandpa. Sometimes there was a moon with no stars in the sky. Sometimes there was a moon and stars together. Once, all by itself, was the biggest moon I'd ever seen. It was round and orange and looked just like a sweet potato pie. I don't dream much, but every once in a while, I do have one. Back home in the city, Mom comes into my room when she hears me wake up. What is it, Sugar? She asks me. When I tell her what I dreamed about, it's always the same. I am standing in the field with Daddy. There are lots of stars in the sky, and a moon the color of a sweet potato, and fluttering all around are silvery candle flies. Wherever he is, I know my dad loves me. He's always my dad. That's the end of our story today, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you soon. And have a great day. Goodbye, my friends.